Just how important it is for his team to get through to the knockout stage of the Europa League. Now, Zorya can make club history with a win tonight. They've changed the goalkeeper. Igor Levchenko replaces the usual starter, Oleksiy Shevchenko. He makes his European debut. Club captain Mikita Kamenyuka is out, but Rafael Forster and Igor Tchaikovsky return after being rested at the weekend. Alexander Karavayev is the main threat to United. Eduard Sobol, the first-choice left-back, is suspended for this one. Europe these days, and he's one behind Sir Bobby Charlton with 2.48 for the club. And no real margin for error tonight, but 6 changes for United from the weekend. Romero in for De Gea in goal. Bai, Blind and Young start in defence. Rojo the only survivor. It's Bai's first start for 5 weeks. Rooney and Mata are also recalled. Carrick, Darmian and Valencia among the players who haven't travelled here. Jones and Martial are here and available off the bench should they be needed by Manchester United tonight. There are the substitutes benches, and you can see the players forming around the centre circle, because we're going to have a minute's silence here before the game starts in memory of those who lost their lives in Manchester United, and there's been so much anticipation around the town in the build-up to the game. Zorya will wear all white tonight, the red shirts and the black shorts for Manchester United. There's no doubt that it will be the... Here's Pogba. Juan Mata. Rooney's up there with him, so is Ibrahimovic. And Levchenko down. And that'll do his confidence no harm at all, the cheer he got from the crowd and the fact he got a decent hand on the ball.
That's a good positive start from United. Good ball out to Mata. Just trying to pick out Ibrahimovic at the back post.
No shortage of enthusiasm on inside the stadium when Karavayev gets on the ball.
As I said, he's their best player, the difference maker for them. How much possession are they going to have?
Here's Carotene, Romero down. First save that he's had to make, and Carotene hits it well. And no more work to do, because that shot from Petriak only finds the side netting.
I see Zorya, everybody forward. A little bit lucky. Carotene at the edge of the box. Now gets down, just bounces on this poor pitch. Step over, and score from there. It's more positive from Zorya. It's the first time they've actually come forward. Step over.
It's a good save, wasn't it, the first one? Because, as you said, it took that little bounce in front of Sergio Romero, who kept his... There's Ashley Young, who might not have too much defending to do down the right-hand side. He should be able to get forward pretty regularly down there. Pogba's going to hit another one and hits it really well. And Levchenko was across. Pogba said it took a deflection. He caught that one really cleanly.
Just because they're getting the width from Blind and Ashley Young. He's a little bit outnumbered. Zorya, terrific width. And from there, then Pogba's on mark. Terrific striker of the ball from there. Doesn't miss by much.
That's been made about Pogba's start as a Manchester United player. Now Herrera, more space again in a wide position for Ashley Young. Herrera with the ball in towards Pogba, who's been the man to find himself in the most promising attacking position so far for Manchester United in the opening 18.5 minutes.
United playing good football, keeping the ball well. Daley Blind and Ashley Young getting forward, bodies in the box. Pogba just gambles. Get enough on.
Pogba skips away from Carotene and slips it in here to Rooney. Rooney's got support up there as well, but just ran away from him.
That's better from United. United have the players to do it.
It's Karavayev looking to get on for that return ball from Tchaikovsky. Well, that's actually landed pretty close to Romero. It's landed.
It's ridiculous.
There you go, you can see it there.
You can see his reaction. Daley Blind. Just no threat from Zorya whatsoever.
Rooney's done well, Mata to Pogba. Ibrahimovic. Pogba was on his way into the box.
That's a good challenge. as I said, risky. He does well. It's clean contact. That's where you need Pogba, Ibrahimovic. Just linking up in and around the box.
Good run here from Shukovsky. Daily Blind back there, and then Karavayev hit it really nicely, didn't he? Sergio Romero just wasn't quite Shakhtar. Herrera floats on up here towards Mata, and it wasn't dealt with by Forster.
That's a good ball, but Mata shouldn't be the only player in the box there. He's the right winger, comes all the way across the pitch. Nobody else is in the box. Goes for the chip. Ibrahimovic, Rooney, Mkhitaryan need to be there. Pogba need to be gambling. More bodies in the box.
Strange situation. It's Rooney with the corner in towards Ibrahimovic. Baye's gone for the spectacular.
It's not happy, just a bit sloppy. Pitch isn't good. Just want him to be more precise.
There's Rooney, going to try one from there, and Levchenko down. Probably was going wide anyway, but the goalkeeper on his European debut tonight decided not to take a chance.
It's a good opportunity for Rooney. He goes back post there. Just the one Ibra wanted a handball. Just comes off the chest. See Mourinho. Just a little bit more precise.
Between Ibrahimovic and then Rooney. Going to hit one here, Rooney! And it was moving around and it got a touch on the way through. It's going to be a Manchester United corner, but Levchenko wasn't too sure where that was.
Well, he does well, just to keep that down. Levchenko does well. Peter gets a touch as well.
Variation on the corner is then belted in by Blind towards Pogba. It's going to fall for Marcus Rojo, who can't keep it down. And it's the final touch of the first half, a first half that predictably has been dominated in terms of possession by Manchester United and brought them half a chance, Owen, on the stroke of half-time.
What a ball from Daily Blind. Absolute spectacular pass. Oh, can't get over top of it.
So Manchester United walk in at half-time, and they will be told in the changing room, no doubt, by Jose Mourinho that should it stay like this, and with the results elsewhere, they will...
It is also on a knife edge. Let me hand you back to Owen Hargreaves and Darren Fletcher.
Thank you, Jake. As you handed back, a very big red flare has been lit behind the goal away to our... This is Ljubenovic, the captain, up towards Bez Barodko. I think was happy to see his teammates at half-time. He'd not seen them in the first half playing as a lone striker. Here's Mkhitaryan still going, fantastic run! Oh, that's a moment of brilliance from Henrik Mkhitaryan. What a way to open your account as a Manchester United player with a fantastic goal.
Oh, those players are smiling. I'm smiling up here. What a player Mkhitaryan is. Just needed a moment of magic, something special. Just need to get him some touches. That's a special goal for his first one in a Manchester United shirt. It's just him alone. It's terrific pressing, and it just opens up for him. Watch a little nutmegs there, just brilliant. So calm and composed. You can see why he scored 23 goals last season. Brilliant pressing from Rojo. Just so patient. Brilliant little nutmegs on Forster.
Made even more impressive as well because he's playing on such a treacherous surface that dribbling with the football can't be easy on this pitch, which is bone hard and not exactly even. Fantastic goal for Henrik Mkhitaryan. The last one he scored was on April the 23rd for Borussia Dortmund in a game against Stuttgart, but he's now Ashley Young. Paul Pogba and then Ibrahimovic, goalkeeper.
He dominated.
Jesse Lingard looks like he's going to be coming on as well. He's taking the tracksuit bottoms off and he's having quite a rigorous warm-up down the touchline. Here's Bonaventure running in. And Marcus Rojo.
It looks lively, Bonaventure. Good covering from Rojo. Well, they've been very defensive, especially in the first part of this game. I agree with you, I think they can be a just slightly more adventurous. Not offered anything attacking-wise.
There's Bonaventure. Well, the finish. Probably the first time in the game that Sivakov and Forster have been able to get forward. It's not a bad ball in. It's a good save as well from Romero.
Allowing Zorya back into this game. See Sivakov, it's a terrific ball in. He should score. Great reaction from Romero.
That they can actually get across the finish line and hold on to what they've got. It's all part of the development of United under Mourinho. It's been a weakness for them in matches this season. The Qatarians ball in towards Fellaini, who've got plenty on the header.
And then there's two ways of looking at that in terms of seeing out the game. Do you bring on a Fellaini to win headers at Everton? Their last shot on target in that game. In the 66th minute, terrific ball in from Mkhitaryan. I think another way to look at it is keep the ball better. So many good players United in possession, just keep it, minimise the threat at the moment. So many strong teams in the Premier League. Even though nobody's running away with it, Chelsea been the best of the bunch. This should be their competition.
Ibrahimovic. Well, he's got power in that right boot, we know all about that. Just couldn't quite get it down. It's the first real sight of goal he's had all night.
Oh, he's done that well. He's led the line. Shows great strength, good touch. He's played well, Ibrahimovic. Clear-cut opportunities. He leads the line, you can play up direct to him.
He's got nearly as many appearances in Europe as his manager. Karavayev with the header, but only to Lingard. There's Paul Pogba, and Ibrahimovic is onside, and Levchenko started to come, and Ibrahimovic can seal it here, and seal it he does. Zlatan Ibrahimovic with his 13th goal of the season. And that just makes sure of Manchester United's place in the last 32.
Oh, it's a stunning goal for Manchester United on the counter-attack. Paul Pogba knows exactly where Ibrahimovic is. He's behind him, checks his shoulder. Just watch Paul Pogba. Has a look there. Knows exactly what he wants. Brilliant. Ibrahimovic makes that run in behind, cool and composed. Nice finish, just there. It's a brilliant ball from Pogba. That's what you pay the money for. Great finish from Ibrahimovic. Clinical from United, dominant.
7 goals in 6 games. Might be 35, but he can still run away from defences too when you give him that kind of room. He timed his run just right, didn't he? And as you say, found superbly by Pogba.
Another player, surprised people were doubting him. Always does the business, just get him some service, he'll score.
Keeper, here's Fosu Mensah, Ibrahimovic. Fosu Mensah, and he took the foot of Levchenko to get it behind for the corner.
That's a really good play from Fosu Mensah. Good little 1-2. There's nothing else on, he has to take that shot on. And again, Levchenko, he's played well today.
Manchester United through to the last 32. And they finished second in the group because Fenerbahce have beaten Feyenoord in Rotterdam tonight. Henrik Mkhitaryan with a wonderful solo goal, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic with his 13th of the season. Paul Pogba central to most things for Manchester United, who have cruised through here tonight. Full time in the Ukraine. Zorya 0, Manchester United 2.
Thank you very much for your hard work out there tonight, gentlemen. Go and warm up with some dinner.